Have you ever wondered why does your outfit look almost right but not quite right? Have you ever wondered what is that missing piece in your wardrobe that just bothers you even when you're wearing your most favorite clothing piece and it just doesn't fit right in the moment? There are particular reasons for this, and this is exactly what we are going to cover in this video. The first thing that often we do when we go and shop is that we buy all the fantasy pieces, we buy all the pretty looking pieces, and we really forget of what makes 80% of our wardrobe, which is the basics. We forget about the basics, right? So I used to feel stuck in my personal style back in the days before I understand the concept of that 80% of my wardrobe has to be my practical outfits and 20% should be the fantasy pieces. However, I would do it the other way around. And what I would do is I would see a trend on social media and I would buy that piece. And my wardrobe ended up being a wardrobe full of trends. And there were no practical pieces, there were no basics in my wardrobe, which led me being so frustrated that I have so many beautiful pieces in my wardrobe and yet nothing to wear. And this was the exact reason I would buy pieces and they just wouldn't fit with the other pieces in my wardrobe, which would lead me to the frustration, which led me to understand that your fantasy pieces or your trendy pieces has to be only 20% because your outfit and your wardrobe has to be 80% of basics, a basic t-shirt, basic dresses, basic skirts, basic denims, because that's what is going to look more elevated when you put a statement piece over it, right? It doesn't have to be the other way around. Whenever you're building your personal style, whenever you're building your wardrobe, start from building the basics and then add statement pieces on it, not the other way around. It will make your life so much easier. The second point, which I want to talk about, is your colors. What I mean by that is that sometimes we see some color is trending and we go and buy it, or we see that in malls there are all these really pretty yellow, pink, purple tops and we buy it, but we don't take time to really understand if that color will suit us or not, which is why we feel frustrated when that doesn't look good on us when we buy it, or it might look good on us but it wouldn't blend with the colors that are existing in the wardrobe already, meaning that your wardrobe should have a cohesive color palette. This is so important because then it will help you build so many looks and outfits with one piece in your wardrobe, right? This is the whole concept of the capsule wardrobe, where you fall in love with the smaller section of the clothes that you have in wardrobe and you style them over and over and over again, right? So this is why really taking your time to analyze what colors you like, what colors are there in your wardrobe, and how can you mix and match different colors in your wardrobe to create a new look every single time. For example, I have tons of creams in my wardrobe, so mixing cream with red, with brown, with black, it's so easy for me because I have a very color cohesive wardrobe, and mix and match gets super easy for me, right? You could also think of that, is it the color that is exciting to you or the pattern? Sometimes we think that, this pink shirt is looking so nice on you, but really it could be the pink stripes, right, on the shirt that is actually looking very nice. However, if your wardrobe is of neutrals, blues, whites, things like that, and you swap your pink striped shirt with the blue striped shirt, it could make all the difference in world. Why? Because now you're purchasing something which is more cohesive to your current wardrobe, and it also suits your skin tone. And number three, which is such an important topic that will make all the difference, is that sometimes our outfit is not the problem. It's not. It's really not. It's sometimes it just needs a little bit tweaks here and there in order to make it look put together. What I mean by that is, for example, if I'm wearing a blazer and as a short heighted person, sometimes the blazer could look like that blazer is wearing me versus I am wearing the blazer. This is why you need to do a little bit tweaks in order to make that blazer look really chic. So what I like to do is I like to roll up my sleeves, right? I put a rubber band on my sleeves and I like to roll it up because then it just adds more dimension, more depth to my waist area, makes my arms visible a little bit, and it's just so elevated instantly, right? Sometimes it could be that your jewelry is not matching with your outfit. For example, you're wearing a silver belt, however, your jewelry is golden. So maybe switch your belt to golden buckle as well, right? Sometimes it could be that your handbag is not blending in with your outfit. Sometimes it could be your hair, that your hair are not done in a nice way, or you have to change your shoes. Sometimes you just need a little bit tweaks in your outfit to really make it all put together. It doesn't have to be that your whole outfit needs a change. Sometimes little tweaks go a very long way. So maybe just try that. And if something is not fitting you, go back to Pinterest and look for different ways of styling an outfit or styling a piece, and it could fix things for you in really easy way. That's my literally favorite hack to do. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a subscribe, like my this video, and maybe watch this personal style video because this will also guide you furthermore in finding your personal style. I will see you next time very soon. Bye.